Coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visitors' sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from Indianapolis. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And Richardson will throw to start out here. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. The toss here completed to Pittman. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. But I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 11 carries, 65 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. The Jaguars at 14-1 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. Now Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one drops down. Play Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Now Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. ETN up the middle. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point forthcoming. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. Gets past one man. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game. 20 carries, 82 yards.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
And some strong running. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the
Richardson to throw off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Josh Downs. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. A short one there, caught by Warren. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade Milliken. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Second down, another run with Taylor. Ooh, the juke. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Richardson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 14 yards that time for number 14.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Richardson going to try to run it. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Lawrence on the sneak.
Jaguars.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A short throw there to Strange.
Complete to Brenton Strand. It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
2nd and 7. Straight ahead, ETN. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Gain of 7. First down, Jackson.
Lawrence will throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. De'Ami Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A 10-play drive that time. And it's De'Ami Brown who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Jags defense now as they head back out there. And they've got the lead. Last time they surrendered the field goal. We'll see what they do this go-around.
And giving up 3 is never ideal because any defense wants to pitch a shutout. But that's not a bad thing in most situations. You only give up field goals, your team has a chance to win.
Yeah, and they still, as I said, they've got the lead here. We'll see if they can get a stop and hold them to 0 points this time. Got his man. It's Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Again, it's Richardson. Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. The Cardinals get the victory 27-21 the final. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Rashee Rice. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Texans get the 7-point win, 21-14 your final. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And here comes Derrick Henry. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. With that, we'll show you the playoff picture in the NFC. Still lots to be decided as we speed towards a conclusion next week. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter.
Lawrence's pass. Complete to number 12, Travis Hunter.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle by Rodney Thomas. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 37-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Back to throw. Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Here's Richardson to throw. That one finds Pierce right side. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Foye Oluokun finding his way to the ball for a stop. A tackle for loss.
At the 15-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Richardson looking to throw this. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And taken right at the 35. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Jaguars 1st down.
Now Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They go play action with Lawrence. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Come on.
Richardson looking to throw. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Richardson. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Hines-Allen in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 37. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Joshua Hines-Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. The toss here completed to Pittman. The gain of 5. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. QB sneak, Richardson. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
7 at the 11-yard line.
And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. And he is going to lose yardage here. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
The Colts will line up for the
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Flush to his right. He gets it to Thomas. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence going to throw again. Flushed out right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down. Here's a give to ETN. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From midfield now, Lawrence. And Thomas has it. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the Colts.
Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No
3rd down and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Thomas has got it. Complete. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A handoff for Etienne. And he will have a Jaguars first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
First and goal, Jacksonville.
Here's Lawrence. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So Richardson and the Colts now down by 10. A minute 6 to play. A crushing loss to their playoff chances on the horizon, barring a huge turnaround here, starting with 1st and 10. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Colts.
And at 50 seconds left, he'll spike it to stop the clock.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Here's Richardson. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And Pittman going to have a Colts first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Richardson. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Richardson to throw it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And the Jags are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So for Jacksonville, they move to a sparkling 15-1 with 1 game still to go in the regular season. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports,